Again? Just where are you going?
Where are you going? You're not going to the bar again, are you?
You like hanging out, drinking beer at the bar, talking sports? Come on out and join us weekly. Guys at the Bar Talking Sports, your podcast for just that. Hanging out, drinking some beer, talking sports. Welcome to Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. We're walking through Vegas, home of the Raiders, walking through all the casinos, hanging out, drinking beer with my boy, Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy?
What's going on, boys?
What are you drinking, Jimmy?
I don't know. It's called Space Dust, and actually got it from my other boy here, Pittsburgh native.
What are we going to call him? P. Diddy?
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
Dommy Dimes.
No.
Dommy Dimes. Oh, that's a good nickname. My name is
Three Rivers.
Three Rivers. Okay. So this is Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. This is the podcast I do on a weekly basis for sports. So, what's your team, my man? Jimmy, what's your football team for college football?
College football, Ohio State Buckeyes.
How are they going to do this year?
National championship.
Every Ohio State fan I ever hear is like, we're going to win the national championship this year.
Hold on. Who's your pick?
Oh, okay, so there's a lot of options, right? But Alabama's definitely going to have a beast team this season. And I'm not going to say Florida because I'm a Florida fan. So you can't be like Ohio State because you're an Ohio State fan.
I am an Ohio State fan, but have you seen their backfield? Have you seen their skill set?
Quarterback on fire.
Quarterback on fire?
Quarterback's on fire. You're going to be fine. You got the four best wide receivers in the country.
By far.
And you have tight ends out the ass, so they're going to be fine.
Exactly.
So
Stop it.
And they're in the Big Ten.
What's
the only team they have to worry about.
There's nothing wrong with the Big Ten.
They got to worry about Michigan, that's it. And I don't think Michigan's going to be the same team this year, so they're definitely going to be in the top four.
Well, Michigan has a big quarterback battle with McCarthy and McNamara. So
how does...
Don't ask me how that's ever going to play out. Jim Harbaugh has never had that ever play out with a two-platoon quarterback.
Okay. I mean, the likelihood of Michigan beating Ohio State 2 seasons in a row...
Very
the last
unlikely.
time that's happened was probably like 1986 or something.
So we're in Vegas right now. Early odds show, from what I've seen, Alabama and Ohio State are the only two teams forecasted for the entire year to be double-digit favorites in every single game that they'll play.
Yeah, both teams.
Easy money will say Alabama versus Ohio State in the national championship, but that's why we put the college football playoff in place, right?
We're
going to have a 4-team playoff at the very least.
My man Willy Wonka over here might have something to say. He's a Georgia fan. What do you got to say, Willie?
Ohio State's going to suck again. They're overrated, and they're going to win. They're going to lose a game early, and then they'll lose in the playoff.
Wow.
Georgia again.
Alabama, Georgia again. Yep. I don't think Georgia has the defense that they had last season to get past teams like... They got to play Florida, which is completely underrated. I mean, I'm a Florida fan. Everyone knows that.
Underrated. They're overrated.
Florida's
garbage again.
Florida's garbage again. Okay. I mean, that's yet to be determined just because the season hasn't started. But from the standpoint of playing in the playing in the SEC East, no problem getting past most of the teams. Tennessee's going to be on fire this year. Maybe. You know that, right?
Yeah, maybe. I agree with that.
All right, so you think Georgia is in the top 4 at the end of the season?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I mean...
Who's your top 4? Let's go with your top 4 right now.
Top 4. All right.
Playoff-wise, end of the year, you're coming down to SEC championship, Big Ten champion, everything.
Oh, God. So... Big Ten, definitely Ohio State is in the running, right? So they're going to be in the top 4 for sure. SEC champion is going to be in. That's going to be Alabama. But I don't know. I mean,
say it. Go ahead.
Go ahead and say it. SEC West eats its opponents, right? So you have Texas A&M is going to be good this season.
I was going to say that. You might want to consider that.
Kind of a dark horse team this year.
Yeah, Texas A&M is good.
But they're going to shit the bed on an easy team.
Jimbo Fisher, though,
That's what I say.
that they might, but Jimbo Fisher, this is his season to make it happen. So Texas A&M is going to be good this season, and then you have Arkansas is not going to be like they were last year. We all know that.
Not gonna be a walk in the park.
Yeah, Mississippi or Ole Miss has some potential. Mississippi State has some potential to beat people.
Big Lane Kiffin fan.
Yeah.
Big Lane Kiffin fan.
And then and then Alabama has to play. They have to play Auburn. That's a toss-up. Auburn's won 5 times in the last 12 years.
Wait, who's that OG who on the calls is like, you better not be an Ohio State fan? I like that guy.
Who is he? I don't know.
On our calls.
Chris Gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get him on.
Yeah. What are we in the library right now? There's like a bunch of books in here or something.
Guys at the library.
Guys in the library talking sports, man.
This is Gringotts Bank.
We're literally walking through Vegas. Got 3 new guys on the cast.
Yeah, this is the first time I've done a travel show, man.
Even real.
This is the first time I've done a travel show for guys in the
books
broad.
are real.
They're not. Well, of course they're not real. They're holograms, man. I think we just went out the back door.
Yeah.
All right, so top 4 teams at the end of the season. Ready?
$5 to
Ohio State, Alabama, UConn, and UMass.
UMass.
Yeah, of course, man. We went the wrong way.
You're shooting jumpers from half court.
Okay. We went the wrong way. We're in the back of the hotel right now, guys. Okay. This is not the strip. We're looking for the strip. All right. We're going to go ahead and pause the show for 5 seconds while we figure out where we're going, okay? That's what we're going to have to do.
No, I want to get my top 4.
All right, your top 4.
You seriously said UConn? And
Jimbo, what's your top 4?
You said UConn and UMass?
Are you fucking kidding me? Those are the 2 worst teams in the college football.
I was going to say.
Okay.
All right. Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Texas.
Texas. Longhorns?
Texas Longhorns. I'm
Wow.
saying it right now. Texas Longhorns.
Big 12, okay.
Texas Longhorns from the Big 12.
Okay.
And
I mean,
then-
somebody from the Big 12 has to get in. If they're undefeated. Or one.
I'm telling you what, Quinn Ewers is a dog. Even though they're having a quarterback controversy right now, and they're playing it out, and nobody's been named. The dude's
Okay.
a dog. Ohio State, obviously left. He misses his hometown, and I'm gonna go with.
Georgia.
I don't want to go with Georgia, but
We're way off the strip, by the way.
that defense, that they still have a solid D. They're always gonna have a solid defense.
So you got Alabama, Georgia. You got
No.
Ohio State.
I got Ohio State, Alabama,
So wait, is it
Texas,
Texas.
and I like that.
Oregon or USC.
No. USC is tough, man. Seriously?
They have.
USC is tough.
USC is stacked.
It is stacked. With
In a way,
with Caleb Williams
for the
at quarterback,
Pac-12, they're stacked.
Lincoln Riley. I mean, that offense is going to be dynamite.
Okay.
Um,
That is a fire truck, by the way, in Vegas. I think we gotta go.
I think we got.
I think we're freaking lost, man. I think we're completely lost on where we're going in the Vegas.
Yeah.
All right,
This is the strip. Planet Hollywood. We
go straight. We got this. Let's just figure this thing out, man. All right, we're gonna pause before I freaking die on the strip. Then we'll redo this thing when we get onto the strip again. Because we're literally walking down the road with cars coming straight at us. So this is Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. We'll see you in 3 minutes. So you think Alabama undefeated this season?
Alabama undefeated
Why do you say that?
because no one can stack up to them.
So who do they play in the SEC East this year? They always play. Who do they always? They always play Tennessee.
They always play Tennessee.
Tennessee's gonna be good this
Did they
year.
play Kentucky this year? Because I think Kentucky might be all right.
Oh, I like.
I don't know who they. I'd have to look it up.
I like that pick there.
Yeah, Kentucky's going to be. They're expected to be number 2 in the SEC East after Georgia. I think that, and I'm biased, but I think that Florida is a little bit underrated. They're supposed to be middle of the pack.
That's when they started shitty last year. They played well against Alabama, and then totally forgot how to play football after that.
They did, yeah. I mean, but the team just went to shit, yeah.
I don't know what happened, but we are basically exactly where we were before.
Why are you leading us to the wrong freaking place, man?
No, all right, we got to stay outside now.
All right, you're a terrible host.
Where we went in.
You're terrible at figuring out where we're going. I mean, I'm trying to do a podcast here, and you're, like, screwing it all up for me. Ohio State fan. Oh, you're a Penn State fan. What's going on with Penn State this season?
Oh, man.
Are they going to be good?
The 3-loss team, I'm guessing. 3-loss team.
Okay.
They'll lose to who they should lose to, and they'll beat who they should beat.
Are
They'll
they
lose
gonna
to Ohio State, obviously. They'll lose to Michigan. I guess it depends on where we're playing them. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they're going to beat Michigan.
Yeah, they could. It's always a good game. You'll throw. I got to look at they play another team, right? That out of conference early. That's not bad, I think.
Oh, yeah, they do. I forget who it is, man. But, yeah, like the second game of the season, they got somebody that, man, I wish I was like...
It's not Auburn. I don't know.
No, Auburn they played last year.
Yeah.
In like I think the first or second game of the season, and they did beat Auburn, and that put them in the top 10 after that because Auburn was expected to be good, but Auburn ended up doing shitty.
Right.
And then it made all of the losses that Penn State had after that. It was like, oh, okay, maybe Auburn does something. Wisconsin's not looking that good this year. They did lose a lot of players. The only team in the Big Ten West that's looking like they're going to do anything is Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, was that just last year? Penn State and Iowa were both ranked in the top 5 and played each other.
They did,
Penn State lost.
Yeah.
And then Iowa lost a few games after that.
Now, I don't think Penn State's going to be that bad, but they're playing in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten has, I mean, you got to play Michigan. Oh, there's my street performer. Oh, yeah. I've been looking for a street performer all night.
Yeah.
That is my guy right there. No, definitely not watching that guy. For sure.
Big Ten underdog. Big Ten underdog. Here.
Nebraska.
Purdue.
No, not Purdue.
I'm only saying that because shout out.
Purdue's beat Iowa last year for the first time that Iowa lost.
Free shout out to my brother.
Who's your brother?
Strength and conditioning coach at Purdue.
Okay. Nice.
Free shout out, Purdue. Let's go, Boilermakers.
I mean,
rooting for you on that one.
Everyone roots for Purdue when they play anybody because they're an underdog. So that, I mean, unless you're a fan of like Ohio State.
Always got to love an underdog, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
To an extent.
I think.
Like when they had Rondell Moore. That guy was a stud.
Yeah.
I took him in the first round in my fantasy draft.
Okay. I think that. Ohio State dominates.
They're going to.
Nebraska is going to dominate the West.
You think so?
Dude,
Seriously?
it's Scott Frost's season, bro.
Scott, you seriously think it's Scott Frost's season?
Yeah,
how many seasons does he get?
Well, if it doesn't happen this season, he's fired. I mean, that's all there is to it. But he's a local boy. He played for them in '97, won a championship, or won a national championship with them.
Yeah, Eric Crouch led them to the national championship.
They're giving him every single chance possible. But yeah, he's gone. Oh, we got the fountain going at the Bellagio. Nice. So we're going to go to end this and say that Ohio State does not win a national championship this season.
Hold on.
And we're going to watch the Bellagio.
We're gonna watch C.J. Stroud.
I mean, he has a good team.
Take him to the ship. And
yeah,
we're going to see Texas in the top 4.
They have Ohio State, according to statistics, or according to the guys in Vegas, they are the most likely team to win the national championship. statistically. So
I'm-
right behind, or they're the lowest likely team to go undefeated. Right behind Alabama, but Alabama plays in a much tougher conference. That's the only reason why that they're like might lose a game.
They always will.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be a thing. And Alabama's going to get the cream of the crop every single year.
I think we lost Will and we lost.
Yeah, we lost them all.
We lost them. So let's figure out where they're at, and we're gonna go and call this a show, okay? Guys, at the bar talking sports.
Guys on the street talking sports, trying to make our way through Vegas.
Guys on the
and
Vegas
drunk.
Strip talking sports, drinking beer at the Bellagio, watching the fountain that's not going off.
And we lost everyone.
And let's go ahead and call this a show. It's only 15 minutes long, but sometimes you just gotta do a show because it's fun. And
that's what we're here for.
And honestly, we don't know what we're talking about right now because we didn't even study for this show. It was just kind of like, oh, you want an escort? 702-696-9696. Why wasn't it 6969?
I think they messed up. I think that was before 69.
If you
turn upside
if
down,
you stand on your head, it's 6969.
I think that's what they want you to do out here in Vegas.
Oh, that's what it is. All right, we're wrapping up the show with my people from I don't ever say our names, and I don't ever say
Stormy Dimes,
where we're from.
a.k.a. Three Shivers.
Three Shivers.
J Philly 330.
And
Illis Willis.
Oh, Illis Willis. Okay. And I am Choppa. Wait, I am Hanger, and I'm out. I go by Hanger or Chopper. I can't remember because it's been so long.
Like, what are you, a member of fucking Top Gun?
No, so let me tell you how everyone on the show got their nicknames, okay?
All right.
Well, we've been doing the show for 3 years now.
All right, so
and-
everybody needs a call name.
Yeah, so we all have call names, and we started a fake biker gang in my neighborhood, and I was Chopper. I was Hanger. My buddy was Chopper, and then we had a few others, G Boogie and a few others, and we started
the
the
Sticks.
Sticks. Okay, you got a biker name? Come on, you got a biker name. What was your name?
Illis Willis.
Illis Willis. That's the total biker name. Okay. So then everyone has a biker name that's on the show. So that's how we started doing it. So anyway, that's why
That's good to know.
That's why I'm Hanger and everyone else is Chopper. And we
I'm
got
Three Throttles.
Three Throttle. Oh crap, that's a good one. All right. Well, this is the Guys at the Bar Talking Sports, and we out. It's your boy Hanger looking for a beer. Actually, we're all looking for a beer. So if you want to buy the guys a beer, at Guys at the Bar Talking Sports on Venmo. That's it. Easy as drinking a beer. Three things you can do in order to help the guys out. And I know you want to help us out. Number one, join the Facebook group. If you've already joined the Facebook group, go ahead and invite a friend. All you got to do is type in Guys at the Bar Talking Sports. You'll find the Facebook group there. Second thing you can do is subscribe to the show. And then the third thing you can do is give us a 5-star rating and review on whatever podcatcher you're listening through. You do that, you'll make these guys happy while we drink beer and talk sports.